I'm back with another one. Alright, we got Raising Kanan. What this is, season 2, episode 1. The more things change. Alright. Kanan returns to Queens, where Rock is trying to mend the many fractures in the Thomas family. You got that right. As Rock expands her empire, Kanan doubts his future in the drug gang. Yeah. Meanwhile, Detective Howard is released from the hospital. Yeah. Pretty good, accurate description of the episode. This episode, they're planting a lot of eggs. You can tell they're planting a lot of eggs for them to later on to hatch. The first thing I noticed was it looks like Rock, Kanan's mom, she got the Carter going on from New Jack City in them projects. She got the Carter operation going on down there. She got the projects on lock. They got a good little business going on down there. Then you got Jukebox. I see they showed a picture of Jukebox looking back at a picture of her mama back in 1975, and that was a they were planting the seed for that, so that a lot of people already know that Latoya Luck is gonna be on the show, so she gonna be Jukebox's mama. We got to see that. Then the Unique is in jail. I guess he must have got locked up last season, right? But anyway, he's in jail, and we see that Unique's in jail. And I just cannot talk about enough. I guess because I have a connection to the 90s. Personally, man, I cannot just speak enough about how the people that set the costumes on this show and set this show up, man, they really make this show pop, man, with the 90s. Like, they take you back to the 90s. Just the clothes, the cars, just the way that Kanan was wearing his belt in that scene where he first see Jukebox when he come back from the coast. He was hiding out in Virginia with his family, and he saw Jukebox for the first time when he walked in her room, and you could see how Kanan had his belt tucked. He had like the tail of the belt. Usually the tail of the belt, you take it and spin it all the way around to the belt loose. But back in the 90s, we didn't do that. We used to take the belt, tuck it under and stick and let it hang. We used to take it and tuck it into your waist and then let it hang down. Go back and look at that scene with Kanan. He was wearing this. Any scene that he was wearing this shirt right here that he wearing now. The way he wore his belt and that belt particular. As a matter of fact, I still got a belt like that, similar like that I wear now. But I'm probably gonna get rid of it when I get me a newer belt. But those belts are timeless. But I just like the attention to detail. You know, but I like that. But I tell you what I don't like. Going all the way back to last season, I don't like what they're doing with Jukebox and her dad, Marvin. Last season, I didn't like that scene where her dad was beating her up, and then he said some stuff like a man, woman, or some little off stuff in that scene that don't nobody even say nothing like that. They like forced it in there to make him homophobic, to make him look like he homophobic, but it didn't even fit the scene last year. He said some word. I had to go back and watch that scene. The word he said, it was something like, I'll look it up for next episode. But I see they continuing that little storyline where she mad at her dad, and I just didn't like it because it didn't seem realistic that a dad would jump on his daughter just because she's a lesbian or whatever. He'll beat his daughter up. That's not even realistic. Black American dads that I've seen all my life, they wouldn't do nothing like that. And now they carrying that scene on. So I guess they carrying that on. So, you know, we'll see the dynamic with that and her when her mom comes into play. And And like we come to find out that the little producer looking guy, the little Humpty Hump looking guy from the Digital Underground, the leader of the Digital Underground, he's sleeping with Uncle Lulu. He's sleeping with Lulu's girlfriend. And I was that wasn't a shock because when they were in the studio and Lulu brought in the new girl that he found at the red light, the scene when he brought her in, Lulu girlfriend and the digital underground guy, the producer looking guy, they looked at each other, and I knew right then that they were messing around. So come to find out later, they showed a scene with them sleeping with each other. And that girl, from last season, Lulu girlfriend, she was a bad look anyway. Like you could tell she's an opportunist, and she just, she trying to whatever opportunity she can have, she gonna run to it. Women like that are dangerous because women like that will get you killed, man. They don't care nothing about you. So Lulu better watch out for himself fooling with her. Hopefully she go on to California like she say. But let's get on into predictions. All right, so first thing first, Unique is getting out of jail. Going forward, Unique is getting out of jail, and he finna try to take them streets back, and he probably trying to get them a little revenge, right? So they showed us that prison scene for a reason of him fighting. He fought those white Aryan Nation looking dudes up off the Latino looking guy. They showed us that for a reason because I think Unique is gonna call back a favor for that. They showed us that for a reason, okay? And like I say, this episode was just planting so many eggs for stuff that we're going to see later on in the season. They just plant the eggs, and later on they're going to hatch into the new season. And Marvin, we saw Marvin going to see his therapist, and he made his match with her. So that looks like that's going to be the love interest for Marvin. That therapist woman that got him right, they're going to end up probably sleeping together. I can guarantee you that. And so with Unique out of jail, I think Scrappy, Scrappy got locked up for that card game because he got a gambling problem. I think Unique is going to end up getting Scrappy to cross sides for real this time. Last time it was a plan by Rock. It wasn't for real. He didn't switch sides for real. But I think this time Scrappy is going to switch sides for real because he's going to feel unappreciated. And I think Raquel is looking over him for somebody else for another opportunity anyway. Like she finna upgrade somebody, promote somebody else over him, over Scrap. So Scrap, all he's done for this family, he lost the eye for this family. He looked out for Kanan. He's gonna feel like they messing over him, and I think he's gonna help Unique. He's gonna cross over to Unique side for real. But we gonna see though. We're gonna see, man, going forward. It's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be an exciting season. I look forward to watching this show. I'm glad that it's back. If you're still here, I appreciate you rocking with me. I really do appreciate you rocking with me. You're a real one. Just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Tell me what you think about this show, man. I like overall. I like this show. I think it's a good show. So come in and talk to me, man. I'll be glad to have your company, and I'll be glad to talk back with you, man. And we'll see next week. I look forward to coming back to episode 2. See you then.